Good day, and welcome to my channel, Who's Your Outdoor 1969. Today's video, I'm going to go over the wireless adapter that I had found for my shotgun mic. When I bought my mic, I didn't know that the camera that I had been using doesn't supply power to the mic. So in order to use a shotgun mic with that particular camera, which is a Vivitar E401, I needed a powered microphone, which, like I said, I did not know it till after I bought it. So I was stuck with the choice of either buying another mic, which I really didn't want to do, or see if I can find something that I could use the shotgun mic that I bought. Which the mic that I bought was, I believe it's pronounced Neewer, Neewer, CM14 Pro, if I remember correctly. I didn't bring the mic out with me. That mic there, I use, or not that mic, but I had been using my mic that I use for my GoPro with that camera. But what I had noticed when I would use this GoPro mic, it sounded like I was screaming. That's why I was looking at getting a shotgun mic. And then when I bought it, found out it wasn't working. So after trying a few different things to make sure that the mic itself wasn't bad, figured out that my camera doesn't supply power. So in my research, I happened to find this particular wireless adapter. Speech impediment today. It's made by Movo, and it's their WM VXR10, and it was actually designed, according to what I read up on it when I found it, because I found it on Amazon. It's meant to go with their shotgun mic of the same number, the VXR10 mic. I've tried it on my particular mic, and it works. And according to the advertisement, it's supposed to work with, like I said, the Movo mic and one of the Rode mics. I don't remember offhand which one it was. This device is actually crazy simple to use. It's literally plug and play. This piece here goes into the back of your shotgun mic. This piece here goes into your mic, where you would plug your mic in. The indicator lights are actually kind of small. Just above my thumbnail, there's the indicator light. So to turn it on, right here's the power button. So you press and hold the power button for about 2 seconds. And it will flash like that. And then when you power on the other unit, which right there's the power button, same deal, you press and hold. When this powers on, within a second or two, they connect. When they connect, they go solid blue just like that. Okay. Now, this has a built-in sound reduction mode, which is that button there. USB-C charge for both. And you can switch it from TRS, as I drop it, from TRS to TRRS. There it is. Depends on your particular application. So I can get this to focus. Come on. There it goes. And so TRS, and then if you push it down, or slide this switch down, it's TRRS. So most of my applications are going to be TRS. You can also pause the sound. A single press on the power button makes the light flash blue, just like that. Press it again, sound reconnects. For the sound reduction, same deal. You press it, I think it flashes blue-red. No, it's a slow blue that it flashes. And press again, and goes back to solid. Turn these off. Battery life, from what I've seen, is, oops, wrong button. It's supposed to be 6 to 8 hours. I haven't used it that long to know for sure if it does last that long. When I received it, it was actually fully charged, so I don't know if that means anything or not. For me, it was just a bonus because then that was one less thing I had to do to get it going. Like I said, it's literally plug and play. There's no app or anything needed. It comes in a molded case, just, thin plastic, no big deal. It's meant to hold it in place so it's not rattling around in the box. It came with owner's manual. I'm dropping everything. I believe this is a sticker. Comes with a 2-year warranty that you'd have to activate. And whatever this is supposed to be, happy or unhappy. And then I don't know if all of them will, but mine actually came with a coupon. Looks like for, let me read this real quick. Looks like it's a coupon for something. Looks like maybe possibly for, to purchase another one of these. I just kind of read through it real quick. That's what that looks like. The range, or I should say advertised range, since this is wireless, is 164 feet. I don't know how that is in meters. Probably 65 meters. I haven't tried to see if it actually goes that distance because I haven't had it that long. Let's see. I'm trying to think here offhand. Like I said, just kind of a down and dirty. Because as I've stated in some of my other videos, I'm slowly getting my stuff together to do not necessarily high quality, but better quality videos. Because 9 out of 10 times when I do a video, kind of like the one I'm doing now, it's a last second decision. I just kind of throw it together. Anyways, like I said, so far with the usage of this, seems to work pretty good. The only issue I've had, which could be my specific camera, when I plug it in, I don't have the noise reduction on. The video and the sound, like if I was sitting there staring at the camera talking, those weren't matching up. You could see me talk, and then you would hear the sound. Now, when I turn the sound reduction on, it matched up. So, like I said, that could just be a particular issue with my camera. Because like I said, my camera's not expensive. It's like maybe $100. I actually got it through work. We have like a point system at work, so I got it through that. So the only thing it cost me was time at work. I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, sound quality. Unfortunately, I can't do any sound bites with this. Although I am waiting for an adapter to come in. So like I said, I'm currently using my cell phone to make this video. I'll probably, actually, I think I do have some sound bites of it. If I don't have any sound bites, I'll make some sound bites. That way you can kind of see the difference with the noise reduction on and off. Actually, I am pretty sure I do have sound bites. But anyways, if I don't, like I said, I will make some sound bites. And I'll do with noise reduction on, noise reduction off. I'll do it as a standard shotgun mic, like with it attached to the camera, and then I will do with like I'm doing like I'm interviewing somebody. So see the difference in the volume and stuff like that. With a little bit that I played around with it, to me, with this noise reduction on, it in a way it kind of increased the volume, but it made it clearer. With the noise reduction off, it seemed like it picked up more of the ambient noises. Let's say if you live fairly close to a road and you're inside your house, it might pick up traffic going by. Depends on how soundproofed your house is. Or like if you're doing this, if you're making a video during the winter and you're inside and your furnace kicks on, it might pick up the blower motor from your furnace. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. This, like I said, all I've had is just a little bit of experience with this to see whether or not it was going to work for me. Otherwise, I was going to have to get a powered mic, which I didn't want to spend the extra money. But overall, with the little bit that I played with it, it seems to work pretty good. Like I said, I haven't ran it to its extreme to find out exactly how long the batteries last. According to advertisement, it's like 6 to 8 hours, is because I've seen everything listed in between there. It's all metal. I think it's all metal. I think, or is this plastic? Okay, the receiver is plastic, and the transmitter, I think the transmitter is metal. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have a magnet to know for sure. I was just kind of dragging my nail on it. I got it off of Amazon, which I'll put a link in the description to the product. I'm thinking it was like 35 bucks for it, 35 US dollars. I don't have a big following, but I do have some that don't, a few that don't live here in the States. As I say, if you're looking for a solution for to do like a wireless mic type setup, and you don't want to use a lapel mic or anything like that, this would seem to be a good solution. Let's see. Overall, that's all I can think of offhand. So if you've made it through my ramblings this far, I definitely appreciate it. This is just kind of a quick overview of it. Once I get a little more time messing with it to see, that way I can kind of see how long it'll last. I can do an updated video if necessary. But overall, like I said, if you need something to turn your shotgun mic into a wireless mic, this seems like this might be a pretty good solution. I do believe in the description for this product, it might list others. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it does in the description literally say, I just don't remember which version of the Rode mic, but it says Rode mic and then the Movo mic. It is supposed to work with those. And like I said, the mic I got is, I believe it's pronounced Neewer, Neewer CM14 Pro, I think is what it is. It does work on that. The adapter I got coming, I should be able to use it on, like if all you got is a USB-C, you should be able to use it with that. Because on my laptop, I can plug it into my headphone mic, and I also have a USB-C port on it, so I should be able to plug into that. My cell phone, which is what I'm currently using, only has a USB-C. So, and I know my GoPro one mic that I use, when I bought it, it came with the cable for that. I know the cable that comes with, it's off subject, but anyways, the cable that comes with my shotgun mic, there is a cable, so you can, like, if you're, whatever device you're using, if it has a TRRS, or basically a headphone jack, you're supposed to be able to plug it into it and use it, which my tablet has that, and I tried it and it did work. I'm not able to hook up to my phone with it yet, so I don't know if it'll work on my phone, which my phone's an S21 Samsung. Anyways, enough of my rambling. And as I said, if you made it through my rambling this far, I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll do some sound bites and attach it to the end of the video. So again, thank you for watching. All right. This is what it sounds like using the adapter. This is the mic I normally use with my GoPro. Currently, I have the sound reduction off. I'm still the same distance away from the camera as I was when I was talking about this. Overall, like I said, the adapter seems to work great as long as you got the TRRS switch in the proper position. So this, like I said, again, this is without noise reduction. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to flip the noise reduction on, and then I will resume. All right, I am back. Now I currently have the noise reduction on. Like I said, to me, with the noise reduction on, it has a deeper, better sound. I am still the same distance from the camera as I was when I was talking about this. I haven't changed. I don't have any settings on the camera for the sound to change. I can't control volume of the mic with this camera or anything like that. The sound it's kind of a preset sound. Let's see. I'm just kind of rambling to give you an idea of what it sounds like. All right, I'm going to pause this again, and I'm going to do two more samples for you. I'm going to do one again without the noise reduction on, but I'm going to be holding the mic as like I'm interviewing without sound reduction, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing with sound reduction. So I'm going to pause this, and then when I come back, I'll be using it like a interview mic. Okay, mic is in my hand. All right, I am about 2 hands width away from my mouth. The noise reduction, let me double check. Okay, in this case, the noise reduction is on. So the last sound bit I do, the noise reduction will be off. And again, like I said, I'm roughly 2 hands width from here to here away from the mic. I'm talking just normal, like if I was just talking to somebody sitting next to me. So I will pause this video. I will turn the sound reduction off, and I will do the last sound bite holding the microphone the way I currently am. All right, last sound bite for you. Holding the microphone the same way I was. I'm about 2 hands width away from my mouth, talking just in a normal voice, like if somebody was sitting next to me. I was having a conversation with them, and the noise reduction is off. And again, I'm just trying to ramble some things to get you a long enough sound bite so you can kind of get an idea of what it sounds like. Overall, like I said, it seems to be a pretty good adapter as long as you got the switch in the proper position. That way things work. As far as the mic itself, it seems to be a pretty decent mic. It's made out of all metal, and like I said, it's a new. I think it's pronounced newer. NEEWER CM14 Pro, and the wireless adapter I'm using is a Movo WM VXR10. And like I said, it was initially designed to go with the microphone of the same number and one of the Rode mics. Anyways, this ends all the sound checks. And again, thank you for sticking it out this long, and please like, share, and subscribe.